Read for fun, read for family, read for our future.
The Children's Place is proud to support Reading Rainbow. A place to grow. The Children's Place.
Reading Rainbow is also made possible by a ready-to-learn television cooperative agreement from the U.S. Department of Education through the Public Broadcasting Service and the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, and by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Mike. If you have a great idea, Zoo wants to hear from you.
It's time to change place.
Because every week on Zoo, we play crazy games, try new recipes, and perform some pretty wacky plays. Why do we do this? Because kids like you from all over the country send us your great ideas, and we get to put them on the show. So, send your ideas to Zoo and share them with kids all over the country.
Sorry, guys. I need this room.
Let Arthur take you on new adventures. From all around the world.
Oh, hello.
To right back home.
Don't worry, Stanley. I'll save you.
Check it out on Arthur, right here on PBS Kids.
You're watching WSRE, proudly serving the Gulf Coast for 35 years.
Announcer Bunny here to show you what's coming up next on Between the Lions.
If you can read E-N-N, then you can read hen and pen. And you can read hen and zen, and you can read men. Yeah, come on and read it again. All you need is a little E-N.
If you think that was fun, watch this.
Between the Lions is funded in part by
A ready-to-learn grant
from the U.S. Department of Education and by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
I love how you said that, Cleo.
You know, Theo, I never get tired of telling people about our funders.
Me either. I could do it at least once every day.
We do.
Oh, yeah. We do.
Why are cows everywhere such strong supporters of Chick-fil-A? Perhaps it's because Chick-fil-A supports quality family programming here on PBS.
Hey now, hey wow, here's how. Come and read between the lions. Come on, come in, begin. The world awaits. Between the lions, between the covers of a book. It's time to look between the lions. Behold the tale, beyond the veil, behind the door. We come explore. Come in between the lions. Begin between the lions. Begin between the lions. Class, class, class. Nine.
Yes, Sir Leona. What ho! Yonder approacheth the Queen.
The Queen! Finally, someone recognizes my true regal position in Writing-Gum. I see my loyal subjects are dressed to hear my latest tale of knights in shining armor.
Yes, Your Majesty. Tell me, Your Majesty, Does the story have a mean, nasty villain?
The mean, nasty.
Oh, read it.
Mine is a tale of brave knights on a glorious quest, faced by the meanest villain on earth. It's called The Quest for the Chest.
Quest?
Chest.
Written by Babs Kaplan.
Your Majesty!
The Quest for the Chest, a Babs Kaplan production, starring Stace Prince, David Garrison, and Michael McGraw. Written by Babs Kaplan, based upon a story by Babs Kaplan. Lady Esther and Lester the Jester were on a quest for the precious chest of Budapest.
Quest for the chest. The chest of Budapest. We quest for the chest. The one that we just mentioned.
The chest of Budapest was stolen by the vilest, rottenest, most detestable villain.
Oh, here comes a good part.
The evil Count Chester the Congested.
Oh, chest. You are the best, chest. It is our destiny to be together.
All of a sudden, there was the loudest knock on the door.
We don't want any.
I am Lady Esther, and this is my jester, Lester. And we are on a quest for the chest from Budapest.
Never heard of it.
Just then, Lester the Jester gestured.
Gadzooks, that's it!
Oh, that.
We request that you give us that chest.
No.
Please.
Oh, very well.
Defeated, Count Chester gave them the chest of Budapest. The end. So, how much did you love it?
Well, it wasn't the best story I've ever heard.
Best!
Well, why not?
Well, for one thing, there was no story.
Yeah, he just asked for the chest, and Sir Chester gave it to him.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Babs. I don't want to be a pest.
Pest.
But may I suggest something?
Suggest! There sure are a lot of monkeys in here today.
Oh, Tuesday is free monkey lunch day. They walk around with words while they digest.
Digest.
See?
Now, we couldn't help but overhear your story, Babs. Now, we don't want to interfere.
Yeah, but we have some thoughts.
If you're interested in our opinions.
Of course, I'm interested in all the little people and lions. Animals are good.
Yeah, right. Look, I think the Cubs might enjoy the story more if there were, a challenge.
Right. Say if Count Chester would somehow test Esther and Lester Jester.
Test!
Yeah. A good villain would test their courage and stuff.
Test!
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 Yes, a test!
Test!
A test!
No, you're reading yourself!
Brainstorm! What if the heroes faced a test?
That'll do it.
Away! I must have room to work.
Wait.
Oh, you want us to leave too? Oh, yes, Your Majesty.
Oh,
We
yeah.
are leaving, Your Majesty.
Oh, yes, Your
Yes, Your
Majesty.
Majesty, whatever you say,
Yes,
Your
Your
Majesty.
Majesty.
Yes, yes.
Oh, yes, Your Majesty.
Quest.
And now, Barnaby B. Busterfield III says the best word with the est ending.
The best word with the est ending is best.
Oh, how obvious was,
That?
Yeah!
Well, it is. Yeah.
And now it's time for...
Dwayne's word. Dwayne's word.
Excellent! Dwayne here once again at Blending Field, where two brave knights in armor will charge together at high speed and make a word. Competing today we have Sir Dr. And Sir S. Blend on, dude.
S.
Dress. Excellent. That's Gwen's word for today. And this is Gwen saying, don't stress, cause I guess. I'll see you next time on Gwen's Word. Gwen's Word.
And now, some names with a short E, F sound in them. You'll love it, I bet.
Meet Letty, Brett, Yvette, and Ed. Betty, Setter, Red. Harry, Brett, Raquel, and Perry, Ferret, Trent, and Mel. Here's Devin, Kevin, Lex, and Kenji. Devin, Rex, and Benji. Rennie, Kenny, Jen, Annette, and Benny, and his sister Beth. Yeah. What's your name? What's your name? Enjoy your little moment of fame. Here's Brendan, Benny, Nell, and Ned. Glendon, Jen, Miguel, and Fred. In all these names you'll find short E. You know it sounds like that.
Jet. Jet. Wet. Wed. Red.
And now, fun with Chicken Jane. Today, Chicken Jane and the Red Elephant. Look, see, coming down the lane. Here comes Scott, here comes Dot, here comes Chicken Jane.
Look, Dot, look. See the elephant on the sled. Yes, Scott, yes. The elephant on the sled is red. Look, Scott, look. See Chicken Jane write the letter G-E-T. G-S. Get. Now see her write the letters A-W-A-Y. Away. Get away. Get away, Dot. Get away. Look, Scott, look. Chicken Jane is wet. We are not wet. Thank you, Chicken Jane.
Look, see, going up the lane. There goes Scott, there goes Dot, there goes Chicken Jane.
Hold still, Click.
Yeah, I feel like a baked potato. That's your armor, Click. You can't be a knight without armor. Eureka!
My story is done.
Great, the story's done. Are we playing now? Because I cannot see. Hello? Oh.
Did you add a test, Your Majesty?
Test.
Oh, yes, the best test ever to foil a hero's quest.
Wow.
Best.
Quest.
Read it, read it, read it, read it, read it.
Request for the chest, the chest that food is best. Request for the chest, the one that we just mentioned.
Quest.
Gadzooks! That's it.
We request that you give us that chest.
You may have your chest if you pass a test. I shall write the word chest on a piece of paper and guest on another. If you choose the chest paper, you get the chest. If you choose guest, you will be a guest in my dungeon forever.
Is a dungeon a cold, dark place with bars on the doors and windows and really bad food?
Yes.
Mmm.
We'll take that test. Count Chester. Count Chester was tricky. He wrote guest on both pieces of paper so they could not win.
How diabolical!
Oh, what will they do?
Choose.
That one.
What's it say?
Yes.
You lose.
And he locks them in the dungeon forever.
What?
So, how much did you love it?
But it's awful. I mean, the cheater wins. That's not a very good lesson for me to learn at my young, impressionable age.
No, it isn't, is it?
No.
Babs,
Yes.
we don't want to seem like we were eavesdropping.
No, and we don't want to tell you how to write your story.
No. But we were thinking you might want to try to come up with a way for the hero to win.
A way for the hero to win.
Yes. Oh, if that's your vision, of course.
Oh, yeah, do it. Come on, you can cook something up.
Did you say cook up?
Yeah, cook up.
Cook up.
Yeah, that's what Lionel said.
Cook up.
Yeah.
Cook
Uh-huh.
Yes, again.
Brainstorm! Hold your comments, hold your applause. I'm going back in.
That's the way to do it.
Genius doesn't like to be watched while it works.
Okay, feel my big wild boar burger.
Wow.
What's cooking today is peppered tenderloin in a kettle with no melons and no egg.
Yummy.
1. Get rid of the melons and the egg.
Goodbye, melons. Adios, egg. Wubbity-dee.
Woo! 2. Pepper the tenderloin.
Pepper.
Most important.
Pepper.
3. Put the peppered tenderloin in a kettle.
Tenderloin. Kettle. Here we go. What?
4. Cook for 10 hours?
10 hours?
And now, once again, it's time for the adventures of Sam Spud, our boiled potato detective.
The name is Spud, Sam Spud. I was working late one night. The blinking of the neon sign outside my window was endless. It was about to drive me crazy. Suddenly, there was a knock at my door. Who's there?
Butter.
Butter who?
Butter, open up, Spud, or we'll be forced to batter down this door.
Butter? He looked more like a tub of lard. As a matter of fact, he was a tub of lard. But it was his pals that worried me. They looked like a couple of really bad eggs.
Eggs? What's an egg?
Oh, sorry, that's not right. I-G-G-S spells eggs. That shouldn't be an I. That should be an E. E-G-G-S. Eggs. They looked like a couple of really bad eggs. As a matter of fact, they were a couple of really bad eggs. Hard-boiled and rotten as they come. I could tell one of them was ready to crack. As a matter of fact, he did.
I'm a nippy. Really bad.
What do you say we check out that diner on the corner?
I like a Spud who asks a tub to share some grub as the sun comes up. Indeed I do.
This could be the start of a beautiful friendship.
Egg. Peg. Hen. N.
If you can read E-N-N, then you can read ten and pen, and you can read hen and zen, and you can read men. Yeah, come on and read it again. All you need is a little E-N. If you can read E-N-N, then you can read and mend, and you can read send and spend, and you can read lend. Yeah, I bet you're getting to know every N that I'm tending to show. If you can read E-N-N, then you can read when and then, and you can read then, and you can read ten, if you can read N.
And now the Word Doctor with Dr. Ruth Wertheimer.
Hello.
Here's Dr. Ruth.
Something tells me it's time for another long word freak out.
Dr. Ruth! Dr. Ruth! You gotta help me with this word. It's so long I can't read it. It's too hard.
It's not too hard. I will help you. Take a deep breath. Start on the left and read one part of the word at a time.
Okay. Start on the left. Entertaining.
Good. Now, put them together.
Entertaining. Entertaining. Entertaining.
Entertaining? You read it. Now, that wasn't so hard, was it?
No, it wasn't hard. It was kind of entertaining. Oh, I'm going to find some more long words to read. Oh, thank you, Dr. Ruth.
You are welcome. That was painless. Oh, I'm good.
Quest.
What's the whisker? Hold still, Click. You want eye holes in your armor or not?
You know what? Click's right. She does look more like a baked potato than a knight.
Does not. It's cool armor.
Ready to hear what I cooked up?
Oh, yeah.
And your baked potato can listen too.
Hey!
The Quest for the Chest, written by Babs Kaplan. You remember that Lady Esther and Lester the Jester were on the quest for the chest.
Right. And they went to Count Chester's castle.
Yes.
Quest.
That is the weirdest Christmas carol I've ever heard.
Oh, we request that you give us this chest.
You may have the chest if you pass a test. I shall write the word chest on a piece of paper. And a guest on another. If you choose the chest paper, you get the chest.
Oh, boy.
If you choose the guest, you will be a guest in my dungeon forever.
Oh, boy. We'll take the test. Count Chester was tricky. He wrote guest on both pieces of paper, so they could not win. That one.
What's it say,
But Lady Esther suspected that the detestable Chester would cheat. So she cooked up a plan. She tossed the paper into the fire.
That! Now how will we know what was written on that paper?
Then Lady Esther took the other paper from Chester's hand and read it. It said, guest. This one says guest, so the one that I chose and threw into the fire must have said chest. Right?
Grumble, grumble. She's best of me. Yes, she's right. She's right. We've got the chest. She's right. She's right.
Lady Esther had bested Chester. So she and Lester the Jester took the chest back home where it belonged.
Now we got the chest, the one that we just mentioned.
Well, how much did you love what I cooked up?
That was the best story I ever heard.
Yeah, excellent.
Bravo.
Bravissimo. Of course it was the best. The thinking juices were flowing in my brain like gravy over a steaming ham.
Oh, boy.
Wow. You're such a way with words.
It'll be my biggest seller. This book will make me famous. And I owe it all to you. Don't think that I am not grateful. When they build a statue to me, I will see to it that they carve your name under the pedestal.
Goodbye, Your Majesty. Wow. Hey, Leona, let's keep playing. We can be knights for days.
Hey, who left this baked potato here?
I'll eat it.
Hey!
I thought the talking potato was coming next week. And now, Walter and Clay Pigeon take a siesta.
This may not be great television, but I'm loving it.
There are games and stories at the Between the Lions website, pbskids.org or America Online. Keyword PBS Kids.
And that's why he's called Cliffhanger. Right. Help a friend get wild about reading. It's cool. Way cool. When last we left Cliff...
Between the Lions is funded in part by
A Ready to Learn grant
from the U.S. Department of Education.